Are you making these 3 Poshmark closet mistakes? Let's find out. Plus, stay tuned for all 3 Poshmark selling tips to help you fix it. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you 3 Poshmark selling tips that will help you make more sales on Poshmark. Watch the video till the end so you get all the Poshmark selling tips. What's up, resellers? I'm Rebecca, and you're watching Rebecca the Reseller. Thanks for joining me today. If you're new here, hi, I'm Rebecca, and I am a semi-full-time Poshmark seller. My channel is all about reselling, how to sell clothes on Poshmark, and Poshmark selling tips just like these. If that sounds good to you, I hope that you will subscribe so we can hang out again. Okay, let's jump right in. The first Poshmark closet mistake is using a format with lots of line breaks and emojis. So recently, Poshmark had put out that that's something that doesn't help with search engine optimization or SEO. And so we should be focusing on setting up our listing description in a different way. So if you're someone that does cute dress, new line, pockets, new line, knee length, new line, and everything is a new line, or there's lots of bullet points, or even worse, emojis as your bullet points, all of these things can count against you and work against you for getting good SEO or good search engine optimization. I'm guilty of this. I used to do it. And so all of my listing descriptions used to actually follow a very specific format. And since Poshmark came out with this, I've completely changed how I do all of my listing descriptions so that way I can have the most bang for my buck when creating my listing descriptions. So what's the Poshmark selling tip here? What you want to do is create more of a paragraph. Now, you don't have to go back to school and figure out exactly how to make a proper paragraph. I think the best thing is that you use less line breaks, that you don't use emojis at all, and that you create more of a paragraph feel. So for me, I like to start off my listing template with like a fun line, like soft and cozy, exclamation point. And then the next part is just a series of keywords separated by commas. So it's kind of like a run-on sentence. It's definitely not grammatically correct, but it does have no line breaks. So it follows more of a paragraph format. So then I might put knee length, shift dress, floral, button front, all of these things, keyword, comma, keyword, comma, keyword. Then I'll include the rest of the things that I put in my listing description and close it out with, a buyer confidence line and some information about, for me, about the weight and my inventory number. So the main point is using less line breaks, no emojis, and having it follow more of a sentence and paragraph format for the best option for SEO. Now is a great time to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to like the video. Thanks so much. Poshmark closet mistake number 2 is having a vague condition description. So what do I mean by this? Great condition, good condition, amazing condition, perfect shape, in great shape. These are all things that drive me crazy when I do Poshmark closet reviews because it doesn't really tell me anything. It doesn't make me feel any better about what the condition is. What is great condition to you may not be great condition to me. And it doesn't tell me if there's any flaws that you noticed and just don't want to tell me or not. So for me, I really feel like having a vague condition description is a really big closet mistake that a lot of people make. I see all the time. So the Poshmark selling tip for this is to have a condition description that is a little bit more specific and consistent across all of your listings. That way, if somebody is shopping around, they can kind of get an idea that you say it's in excellent condition, etc., throughout all of your listings. And so they get a little bit more confidence in that you're selling things that are in excellent condition. And so the line that I use is excellent pre-owned condition with no flaws. So I note that it's excellent, which in my mind is better than good and better than great. I note that it's pre-owned, but then I also note that there are no flaws. And so that tells me as a buyer that this person has checked for flaws and is saying that there aren't any flaws. And should I find a flaw as the buyer, I can go back to Poshmark and say, she said there were no flaws, but look, there's this flaw. And that would help me win that case if there was a return case or an item not as described case. So for me as a seller, if I say excellent pre-owned condition with no no flaws, I'm basically giving the buyer every confidence that they have an out if they do find a flaw that maybe I missed. And I do pretty good quality checks, so I stand behind that my items are in excellent condition with no flaws. This video is brought to you by my Rebecca the Reseller Etsy shop, where I share all the tools and resources that I made for my business to help get more sales on Poshmark, and now I'm making them available to you. Check out the link in the description to my Etsy shop for tools like closet signs, keywords lists, listing forms, and much more. Poshmark closet mistake number 3 is not including anything that helps the buyer want to buy from you and feel confident about doing so. So there's lots of Banana Republic button front shirts on Poshmark. Why should the person buy your Banana Republic button front shirt versus someone else's? How can you help the customer feel better about buying from you than buying from someone else who has the same exact thing? That's the closet mistake. Now, the Poshmark selling tip for this is to basically create for yourself a buyer confidence line. This is something that I include in all of my listings, and mine goes something like, I change it up from time to time, but it goes something like ship same next day, professional seller, heart for price drops, offers welcome, things like that. It just kind of gives them a little bit of information at the end of your listing description to help them know that you're going to ship this today or tomorrow, that offers are welcome, that you consider yourself a professional seller. That makes me feel better, because a lot of times for me as a Poshmark buyer, I've gone on and purchased something or made an offer and the person just never gets back to me, or they accept my offer and then they don't ship the item within a week and I have to cancel the sale. So I've had myself a lot of those poor experiences with Poshmark sellers. So I can tell you from experience that as a buyer, it's a real bummer when you get excited about something, you buy it or you make an offer and the seller accepts it and then they don't ship it. So for me, I'm constantly wondering as a buyer, is this person going to do what they're supposed to do? When are they going to ship this item? Is it going to be packaged with care? You know, are offers welcome here, or is she just going to write me back a nasty note that says my price is firm? You know, there's lots of different people on Poshmark. They handle their businesses, if they even consider it a business, in lots of different ways, and some people are not the most professional. So for me, I like to set myself apart and let people know that I will ship it same next day. I am a professional seller. Offers are welcome. All kinds of things like that I feel like help my buyer at the end of reading the listing description just know a little bit more about buying from me and feel a little bit more connected to me. Like, I'm a person, here's what I'm telling you I'm going to do, and I'm going to do it. Today's question, I would love for you to comment down below. Let me know which of these Poshmark selling tips was your favorite. Which of these are you going to start using right away? And maybe if you already knew these or you don't like any of them, what's your favorite Poshmark selling tip? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to check out that description for more free resources and tools and everything that I recommend for you. I go ahead and put that together for you so that I hope you will check it out, and also go ahead and watch whatever video is being recommended next. Thank you. Bye.